Really well. Hey guys, my name is Tony, and if you're watching this video later on, you're watching a live video. So I'm going to give it just a few minutes for anybody who wants to join live, but you are watching a live video, so please definitely remember that. So I like to go live on my channel. I would say, goodness gracious, 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes I can do it more. The last week I was able to actually get out and do a little bit more. I like doing lives because I like being able to talk to y'all and connect with you, and also just because I like making mistakes on camera and letting everyone watch it. I don't know what it is lately. Whenever I go live, uh, it's kind of a blunder, but that's okay, guys. I rather be your entertainment, your coffee entertainment, if anything. Anyway, guys, I've always shared with you before. Back in the day, like 20 years ago, I was a barista in college, and I have just really over this last past year have reignited my love for coffee. And one of the cool things is every now and then I do have brands that will reach out to me and they'll send me stuff for review. And my wife has a YouTube channel. We have an Amazon storefront, so sometimes we'll make videos for Amazon. So I always say this, guys, full disclosure, you're always more than welcome to click on the Amazon links. It does really help support the channel. And I love sharing. I love the opportunity of being able to share stuff with you guys. And a lot of times that's really how I'm able to do that. So what's really cool is this brand reached out to me, and I've never tried their products, but it just seems really cool, and they have a really neat stuff. So I was excited to try this. This is the and I hope I don't butcher this name. Ipsos, Epeios. They're a coffee, basically this folks who make these really cool glassware for coffee, and they make some really cool pour over type stuff, and they're based out of Japan, and I really seem super good quality. So today I thought with this, it's definitely time to bust out the stock porterfilter for this because it has the double spouted, and what I'm going to do today is going to be perfect for that. So I'm super excited, y'all, just to show this to you guys. And I also wanted to tell you, let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in this. Today, I'm crossing my fingers because it's for some reason it's FedEx, not Gemilai. But I am getting my Gemilai 3007, the Powerhouse, delivered today. And I've had a little bit of a delays with that. It's a whole long story. I'll get into it later on. But I'm super stoked to get that. I was actually thinking about doing a live unboxing. So if y'all would be interested in seeing a live unboxing, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll get the camera set up. I'll do an in-depth video, of course. Wow, these are so cool. Man, look at that. The crystal glassware. Wow, those are really beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is awesome. I like a big shot. This is my normal size, and sometimes I'll do a spur over. I love a long black. I love Americano. I love a big cup of dark, rich coffee. But every now and then, you got to have the ristretto, and you got to have a nice setup. And glasses like this are really awesome. Plus, they look real fancy when you're able to go ahead and put them both down and collect it right here. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to be working with my Gemilai Owl 3007. And y'all, this has been one of my absolute favorite machines. I'm getting the new Gemilai, not because I don't love this thing. I love this thing. This has been amazing. There's just no other way to say it. But I'm just such a geek that I've been wanting to try out the new Gemilai for quite a bit. So guys, just to kind of let you know, Gemilai is a company that really is the one who's behind the R&D, the design, the manufacturing of a lot of these really cool, amazing espresso machines that have been kind of market disruptors. There's just no other way to say it. So Turrent Legato here in the United States, Me Coffee, the Apex, those are actually made by Gemilai. I mean, that's what goes on. They work with a lot of brands. Even this one is a different brand in Spain in the EU. So they do work with a lot of different brands, and they basically make some really cool stuff, and I dig it. But I'm super excited because Gemilai has just been doing awesome stuff. If you guys haven't followed them, definitely give them a follow. I really like that they're trying to get more into the U.S. market and under their own brand and everything. That means I think it's super cool. I think it's super cool for us. They do a lot of commercial type gear in different parts of the world, like cafes have them. I know in Asia it's very popular to have Gemini in cafes. I have a lot of friends in the Philippines where I watch videos in Vietnam where I've seen those them being used in cafes. So I'm really excited. Like I just think it's really cool. I feel like this machine here has really helped me step up my game. There's just no other way to say it. My home game. So let's go ahead. Let's brew a couple shots here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm finishing up a bag of birdie, and they're a single origin from Vietnam. Make really great crema. Big fan of birdie. I've ordered multiple bags. I'm probably on my 20th bag from them. I really love what they do. Hey Tommy, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I love big shots, and I cannot lie. My wife always laughs at me when I say that. Uh, yeah, I really do. I like a really robust big shot of coffee. There's just no other way to say it. Uh, anyway, so let me go ahead. Let's go ahead and do. I'm using the 18-gram basket. This is the stock basket that comes with it. So you can definitely see how that's going to be. I'm just looking for. There we go. So let's go ahead and measure out 18 grams of coffee. Yeah, guys, let me know later on if you want me to do a live unboxing. I've never done a live unboxing before. I was thinking about pulling out the Powerhouse Gemini unit and bringing it out in the kitchen and, kind of doing that live unboxing. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. And I'll tell my wife, hey, I got to do it for the channel. But let's go ahead and get those 18 grams. This is my first cup of coffee today. So the cool thing about the Gemini is the basket is definitely made for folks who love coffee and really love espresso. A lot of times I've got espresso machines where it's the double shots really is 17 or 16 gram basket. This is definitely straight 18. I fit almost 19 and a half in there, and I had zero problems. Let's go ahead. We are using the Hybrew G5 just because it's the one I have right now in my coffee corner. We're going to be using that today. That is a conical burr, 48 millimeter at the bottom diameter. Definitely really great for single dosing. Let's go pull this bad boy over here. I was using this yesterday on my live video, and I know this one is dialed in for this. So that's the reason why I'm going to stick with the G5 here. It really has just been an excellent machine. Really dig it. Right now, they're doing a promo. I want to say on Amazon, it's like under $200 right now. I think it was like 180 or something with a promo. Definitely check it out if you're interested. I highly recommend this grinder. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go ahead and cool thing is you could tilt it. Yeah, it makes really good, fast work of everything. I love its compact design. Has really good retention. Okay. Yeah, it's like if you seriously, I'm in Florida and there's a lot of folks who do RVing. My wife and I have this dream of taking an RV and traveling around the country. And if you were an RVer, that would be a major one I would take with me. Okay, ooh, nice. The portafilter's nice and hot. And this is the stock portafilter that comes with the Gemilai Owl. Okay. Nice. And let's go ahead. Use some WDT here. Oops. There we go. Yeah, guys, I was sharing this the other day. I had ordered from AliExpress a Me Coffee Apex, and it just was a nightmare. I had major issues. I've ordered portafilters from Ali before. I've ordered tons of things and never had issues. Tampers, puck screens, never had an issue. And then it was obvious. What's frustrating is when you go on there, he'll say, shipping from the United States or whatever country you're in, or, if that's the case. And I expect that in my business, I work in the insurance business, but I work in commercial insurance. And I've actually ran a warehouse. I was a department manager of a national distributor of alcohol. So I've ran a warehouse. I'm very familiar with shipping and logistics. And in my day job in the insurance business, I write a lot of insurance for people in the logistics business. So I'm very familiar with how things are shipped and time frames. Almost too familiar. I shouldn't be this familiar, but I am. It's one of those geeky things I kind of know a lot about. And I knew that the seller wasn't being faithful because it would have shipped by a certain time. And I kept reaching out to the seller and kind of getting the runaround. And I finally basically just had to go to AliExpress and say, y'all, I want my money back because this is not going to happen. And it was literally like a 3-week process, and where there wasn't even shipping being sent. So Ollie's kind of a give and take. I don't like to talk bad about AliExpress because I've had good experiences, but I do like Amazon as far as your stateside. So that's kind of my opinion. And I've had good experiences. I've had the bad experiences. All right, guys, let's see here. Yeah, I do. I wish this was available in the UK too, Chippy. Yeah, I've heard. I know that it's available in Spain, so I don't know if there's with import and all that stuff. But I know in Spain it's under a different name for this particular unit. So I know that. Uh, hey, oh, cool. Yeah, so making cold coffee, I have got into that a little bit. I had a channel, excuse me, I had a video I put on my channel where I did one from Movo, a cold brew, but I'm very interested in doing some cold coffee stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen the new video. Yeah, I believe, oh man, what is his channel's name? Coffee at Home. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he has one of the best YouTube channels for showcasing stuff. Oh my goodness. He just had the new Hybrew 13, and it does a cold brew, and it is awesome. So I've been wanting to try it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this manual because I don't have my volumetrics in here. I don't think space-wise, I'm gonna try to put the scale. I'm gonna see how this works with the scale, but I think it's gonna be a little too much. Let's go ahead. Let me see here. I'm gonna see if the scale will fit first. Just turning it on. And last time I had the wrong setting. So let's just make sure. This is a tuning scale. Let's see here. Yeah, it's still in ounces. Yep. Yeah, let's see here. Sorry, guys. Trying to remember how to get this at ounces. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna see if it fits really quick. So basically, will it fit? Yeah, I think it might fit. Let me try to get this thing at ounces. Because we definitely don't want to do ounces here. Yeah, seriously, iced coffee is amazing. I've actually really thought about getting one of those balls that you could pour the coffee where it cools it down. I've seen so many amazing videos on Instagram about that. Yeah, it's a good stuff. My son is a really into making iced coffee, and my it's funny, my grandparents used to talk about going to a soda fountain back in the 50s and late 40s, and they would get put, well, not 40s, but in the 50s when espresso first came out, they would do espresso shots or equivalent on top. All right, so we're gonna, yeah, I think this will work. I think this will work, y'all. I think this is gonna be cool. Let me go ahead and just zero this out and get y'all a little closer. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I usually do about 38 out with my 18 gram, and I try to shoot for about 30 seconds. Let's see what we do here. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Oh man, I love it. I love seeing it split like that. Just, I'm a geek when it comes to this. Okay, 39:40 at 17 seconds. A little fast, but let's take a look here. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. That looks beautiful. Nate, I'm digging that. So cool. Yeah, this is awesome. I normally don't do coffee like this. This is super fancy pants. Got some good crema right there. Okay. All right. Let's give this let's put on the refractometer. I usually do serious guys, I don't ever split my coffee like this. I always watch these videos of people do it and kind of it's the it's fancy pants. Alrighty. Let's see here. Just for the sake of doing it. Let's test this out. Wow, nice. Very cool. Let me show y'all. 11.56. 11.56. Let's, just because I'm just going to try it. I mean, I'm sure this should be in theory exactly the same. And that was 11.56. Interesting. That is crazy. The other side came back at a different rating. So maybe I had a pull on my puck to one side where it was under extracted. I mean that's would be the only guess I could guess. Let's give this a little try here, guys. Cheers. Oh yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that's tasty. That's really good. There is definitely great heat retention within the basically the crystal. I love the way it looks. Love the way it feels in the hand. Definitely super well balanced. This is out of Japan. Very delicious. Wow. I'm digging that. Uh, Normally, I do like to pull a little bit of a longer shot, so I might experiment with that a little bit and go, finer, of course, if I was gonna do a lot of shots out of that. But seriously, not bad. Let's go ahead and drink this other one right here. Goodness. Yeah, really good body. There's just no other way to say it. Really good body. Digging that. Super cool. Yeah, guys, if you're interested in having me do that live unboxing and showing you the Powerhouse Gemilai 3006 or 3007, I get it mixed up. Let me know because I definitely might do that later on, might go live. I'm super excited, guys. I have been watching so many reviews. I watch Han's channel a lot. His live when he does his lives, and he's had the Turret Legato on there a lot, and I've been very stoked. I will watch a bajillion reviews before I spend my own dollars. I don't know if y'all are like me, but I'm subscribed to everybody, and I think it's fun just to kind of get into it all. That's a reason why I love this stuff. But I am super excited. So literally today, later on, I should be having that show up. So I'm super excited. Let's go ahead. Let's do one more shot. I'm gonna pull something different. Okay. So again, stock, three-way solenoid. I love it because I've never really have a watery puck. Everything just is really awesome as far as that goes. I'm telling you guys, I have had such a great experience with this Gemilai. There's the puck. Nice and hot. Woo, burning the hands. Okay. But nice, clean puck always comes out. Okay. I definitely love doing the bottomless. You know, that's always been the way to go. But it's kind of nice using this double spouted with cups like this. You know, I'm gonna go and swap the basket out right now. So this was the stock basket that Gemini had included. I normally use this basket. This tends to be one of my absolute favorites. I got to clean it. And this is, I'm going to be doing a full video on this here pretty soon because I have some, Cappy sent me over, or will be sending me over some stuff, and I'm going to do a video with this and also a couple other things that they have. I really love the stuff they do, and I'm going to be doing a full video on that portafilter and a couple other things they have that they're sending out. So I'm super excited about that. So this is my MH Bomber basket right here. And this is a precision basket. It's my lucky charm. I've always had good luck with this one. So just a really nice basket to work with. I have a lot of good baskets. My IMS baskets have been really awesome, you know. But with the 18 grams, I don't know. For some reason, it's similar to this. It's convex, so I just get some good results. Okay, so that is the stock basket. Stock basket comparison to this. And of course, honestly, even the stock basket's awesome. You know, I really haven't had too many issues with it. All right, let's do one more. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this back up here to heat up that basket a little bit. I'm getting everything prepared. And we're going to try some different beans. Okay, so let's go ahead and zero that bad boy out. Yeah, guys, what are your go-to beans? Someone was just sharing with me the other day some beans they got from Walmart that were really good, and I'm going to go ahead and try them out. I'm trying to remember their name now, but definitely, I'm always up for kind of finding out. I'm always on the hunt for good budget commodity beans, just because I have a lot of great local roasters, and I definitely need to highlight some of my local roasters. My wife was actually giving me a suggestion the other day. She was talking about, even though I know this is regional, she was actually mentioning to me maybe I do some highlight videos of some of my local cafes. Now, we're not talking about Starbucks. We're not talking about this, that, or the other. She was talking about going to like a local cafe and maybe doing like interviews with local cafe owners and talking about the coffee business and actually getting into a cafe and kind of doing almost like a review video on their cafe experience. We live in Central Florida, so a lot of folks, this is the vacation capital of the world. You know, they come out here to visit Mickey Mouse and all that good stuff. She's saying it might be kind of a cool thing to see what it's like at some local cafes out here in Florida. And then my wife and I kind of travel the South a lot. We go to Georgia. My wife has a channel all about antiques and home decor. So we go to a lot of antique shows throughout the year. And sometimes we're in Texas, sometimes we're in Georgia, in different states for fun. And she was suggesting maybe I kind of highlight some local cafes in those areas. Maybe travel to Tennessee. There's a lot of great coffee coming out of Tennessee right now, and all that good stuff. So if that's something you guys would be interested, definitely let me know, because I've been really thinking about it. Kind of highlighting what it's like to have a local cafe and all that good stuff. Might be a good idea to interview some real professionals. Oh man, goodness gracious. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm not quite sure the grind size that would be the best for these. I don't think I've used this grinder with these particular beans, but this is right now set at about a 9. I am actually gonna, just to stay safe a little bit, I think I'm gonna keep them the same as far as the grind setting. No, I'm already second guessing myself. Last time I'm gonna go with about an 11, a 10, because last time I choked the machine, but it was a different grinder. So let's see here. These beans are a single origin from Peru. They are the sweet espresso ethical beans. So I've had really good results, but I've just noticed that I've had to not grind as fine. And I don't know if it's because they're maybe a little oily. But that's the thing. You gotta always experiment, always dial in. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get these beans going. Yeah, I was just talking to my son. My son's 17. I was telling him, like, hey, buddy, if you wanted to start a business, having a coffee cart might be kind of fun for him. Like I mentioned, we go to a lot of events, and there's people that have the coffee cart set up. And I've actually always thought about starting one of those, but it's hard. In my day job, I'm a department head of a company, so it's just I get real busy. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead, give this another shot. So again, these are the ethical espresso, sweet espresso. Okay. And this was my first time trying this particular roaster, or brand, I should say. They partner with different roasters, and they get roasted locally and shipped to, I believe, here in the United States is the market they're in. Okay. All right. Use my gravity distributor, Normcore. Nice. Love that thing. MH Bomber. Okay. Pretty good. Yeah, I like the way it looks. Okay, a little puck screen right up top. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. All right, y'all, let's do our second pool here. Second pool. And now that I know everything fits, let's get the scale in there. And that's a dye fluid scale I'm using. Okay. Digging that. Y'all, I'm not even joking. That is the first time in my coffee setup that I'm using 2 shot glass style, for catching the espresso here. I know that sounds silly because that's pretty common, but I normally just get a big giant cup and have at it. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Let me get this in a better spot for y'all. Let's see it nice and close. Okay. Cool. There we go. I think it's a nice little angle. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to try to aim for, again, this is 18 in. I'm going to try 38 out, shooting for about 30 seconds. Nice. I'm just glad I'm not choking this thing. Okay. 39, 40, 40.5. I'll take that. And it does have the three-way solenoid, but because I'm doing the double spouted, it's just taking a little bit of time for the coffee to go through. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at that. I'm digging it. I hope y'all like that. I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. Okay. Let's get this off. This first one, give us a little stir. Yeah, I like it. Good crema up top. The last beans I was using were 100% Robusto, so the crema was very thick. There's just no other way to say it. Very, very thick. Okay. Let's give this a little test on the refractometer. 11.11. Nice. Okay. There, 11.11, so definitely right in the right range that we want it to be in, so definitely good. And just out of pure curiosity, move that one over. Let's go ahead and test this other one right here. So pure curiosity. Give a little stir. Okay, let's test that out. 10.67. So again, a little bit different. So who knows? Like I said, maybe, and tell me if someone is more of the expert. You know, I have this refractometer. Sometimes I kind of feel like it's a little overkill for me, but you know, I still like to use the tools that were given to me. So I'm super excited to mess around and learn more. It's been helping me out. Cheers, everybody. Look at that. So Peruvian, single origin, ethical coffee bean. Oh, that is very sweet. Oh, I like that. That is really delicious. Y'all, this is good. This is really good. Very tasty, very good mouthfeel. I really love the heat retention in these cups. I really love the way this feels in my hand. Just definitely a good quality piece. Right now, these are on sale on Amazon. I think they're about 15 normally. I think the other day I saw them for about 12 bucks for the set of two. So that is a really good deal. If you're looking for that shot glass style and you're going to do the ristretto or you're going to split it, that's nice. This would be a very nice cup set. When I get done with the video, I'll put the link in the description. I realize right now I forgot to put the link in the description of the video, but I'll put the link to this particular one so y'all could see that. But yeah, I really digging it. Super nice quality. I mean, there's just no other way to say it. That's gonna look really good. I really like this. Nice cup for sure. All right, and I'm gonna have the second one here. Y'all, this is my first coffee for the morning. Delicious. Delicious. I'm digging that. That was really good. Y'all, I thank you so much for hanging out with me. It really just means the world to do this, you guys. I've had a lot of folks subscribe to the channel lately. I'm going to tell you guys I really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. You know, I really kind of started this to hang out with coffee folks just like me. Follow me on my Instagram because that's the best way to connect with me. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free just to let me know. You know, if there's a tip or a trick or something you want to share with me, I'm open for it, guys. I do share this with you guys. I'm not some coffee expert. I'm a guy sitting around, and this is my home office making coffee. When I take a break from doing my work, it's to do this. I'm constantly learning. So really, the point of me starting this channel is really just to kind of document some of my espresso journey and hang out with a lot of y'all. So I definitely appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Very, very cool. I really appreciate this. Um, nice. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know if someone wants to see the unboxing of the Gemilai 3006. That is the powerhouse. That should be delivered today. I'm thinking about going live, so let me know if it's something you want to see, because uh, I'm thinking about it. I've never really done an unboxing live before, so I cannot wait to get this into the coffee corner. I have been pining over this machine for a long time, and I'm super happy to finally have it. It's a boiler system with a thermal block for the steam wand. It is really cool. It is the machine that a lot of folks, the Turnt Legato, the Me Coffee Apex, it goes under a lot of different labels. But Gemilai is the one who makes it. And I am super excited to have the Gemilai version. There is a version 2 that's out there. Espresso Outlet has the version number 2. That is the Turnt Legato version number 2. And there is Gemilai has the 306Z, the Z, and I do not believe the Z is out in the United States. That's one of the reasons why I didn't get it. I also got the this version at such a good deal. I got it from the Memorial Day discount that I just couldn't pass it up. So I'm super excited to get it. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Again, my name's Tony. I really appreciate you.